This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Burnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Trojans will kick this deep to begin the game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Going to the air on the first play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Both teams are sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team to play...
And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
First down and more. He's still running. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just...
Touchdown, Ducks. Great connection there for 6 points. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion sets up a third down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line. So let's check that out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. No way to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try to convert with a sneak. Tackle, but first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on third and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
On the move now. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Powering through the defender. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
It's a Nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And, oh, boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turner trying to create good field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
First down through the air. Quickly. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made on the left side, and it's good for a first down at the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself. To get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. To take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see it that haunts the offense. And the Trojans are in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
So the unusual fourth down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. First and goal as they start the drive. They finally corral him at the 1. puts him in good position for second down and goal. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. On second and goal, they give it to him again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of him.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCown. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Trojans begin a new series here, first and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back of the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Send the back in motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And the back now goes in motion. From the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to scramble now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's got room to run. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut it out. Oh, and he fumbles. Well scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quick throw, the catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's second down here. connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He pulls in the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Can he get there on the ground? He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the incompletion, sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Here comes again for offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That's caught. It's McCown. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's McCown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. He gets loose. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense.
He's looking deep here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right. This one caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He lets it go. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So,
touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away.
Oregon, 37, USC, 14.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pounding away with the run game. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Back to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
44, USC, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Throwing off play action. On the move now. It's a fumble behind the line. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the completion made. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That pass is caught. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Going for the touchdown here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.